Hi everyone, I'm in downtown Sarasota at Bayfront Park, and as you might be able to see behind me, there is a boat that is at a 45-degree angle. We'll go up closer to it so you can see it, but the barge is still good, and we're just kind of getting over the idea that my partner and some of my neighbors spent last night in the eye of a Cat 3 hurricane. I posted some video on my other socials, and am just we just got out this morning so we can get internet and see what is, see if we can help in some of the recovery efforts. And just the amount of damage truly has been, as we knew it would be, pretty amazing. So just keeping an eye out for where I walk, because one of the things that where people get injured is after a hurricane and these winds come up and blow branches down to the ground that were already uh, damaged and just didn't fall. So I'm guessing 20 mile an hour winds. I hope you can hear me okay. I'm putting the camera up close because I don't have a microphone, but hopefully you can hear okay. So we're getting close to the boat, and I'm going to kind of walk. I don't want to walk backwards too much, but just want to give you that perspective of what it looks like. And a lot of people are by it kind of gawking, but it looks like the storm surge carried it into the south side of Sarasota Bay, right before the Ringling Bridge, and just made this thing almost come up on shore. So the force of the winds to be able to do that, we're seeing all kinds of wind damage around town. And indeed, our neighborhood suffered a lot of wind damage. We rode out the storm in the safe room, walk-in closet, and came out. We thought the storm was over. I'd seen on radar lightning on the backside of the storm and thought that it had all broken apart. That's why we came outside when it got all calm. And, you know, I used to be a reporter, and we always said to people, don't come out when the eye passes over. But we thought the storm had weakened. I was watching, I still had internet at that point, and just thought that that the storm was done. But it wasn't done at all. In fact, the worst winds were yet to come. And we had already come out of our safe room, and I was thinking, okay, maybe this is not such a good idea. So everybody has a story about how they rode out the storm. I'm glad we did. We live in a block home, and one story, and I spent in 2004, we had 4 hurricanes that summer in a 3-story home on Anna Maria Island, which I understand has pretty much been decimated by both of these storms, the second one now with Milton. So this is just truly incredible, and it's right up here on the dock. And looking around, I'll just turn around so you can kind of see behind me. This really doesn't give you great perspective of how bad this was, but you can see there's quite a lot of trees down, and I'm sure we'll find a lot more things as we walk around. All right, I'm going to end it here for right now, and drop below if you rode out the storm, how you did it. I was scared beyond belief, as I knew I would be, but really glad that I stayed, by the way, because there's so many stories of people, just the amount of money, first of all, that it takes to evacuate, and to places where you feel are safe. And the evacuation centers, I think, were fine, although I'm understanding this morning that where the first responders were up at St. Petersburg, at Tropicana Field, that the roof came off. I saw a picture of that. And so certainly it could have been a lot worse in a lot of different situations. All right, everyone, be safe out there. Tell me how you survived. And to those who said, you know, I saw other posts about this, that people just didn't appreciate the dire predictions and admonishments about staying in place. I think what we did was the right decision. Everybody makes the best decision at the time for the situation we're in. It was incredibly stressful, but I'll tell you what, now that I know how well this home survived, and it's an older home, and my boyfriend, who has been in construction and actually did put on roofs for a living, said some of these older homes that were built in the 80s actually are much better than some of the newer ones. And I didn't hear the roof creaking. It was just like, I didn't even need to use my headphones. It was, I won't say quiet, but it wasn't like this barrage of things beating against the house. I did at one point hear a branch fall on the roof and roll off, and that was the worst of our scary experiences, except for hearing the wind really pick up. All right, everyone, thanks for watching, and we will see you in the next one.